Hi everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing to make a run here playing as the various different factions playing against the Tau. We're on to the last faction being the Orks, who are probably my favorite faction. So we're up to 2,000 points. I do have quite a few different 2,000 point armies, but I think I'm only just going to do the one. So we're going to have this 2,000 point army here, our Horde. This has our War Boss. We've got one Weird Boy, one Big Mech. We have two knobs in Mega Armor, no upgraded equipment or anything. We've got one basic knob, no upgraded weapons or any gear. One Pain Boy. We have two Def Shreds running the basic equipment. We've got two Flash Kits, one Luda, not upgraded, two War Bikers, and one little Gretchen squad, because Gretchen are fun. So that's kind of what we're going to take out against that army. We are going to go against... looks like just a few units. So this 2,000 point army here for the Tau. So there's a commander with the upgraded battle suit. Does have the flamer, of course, shield drone. One Cadre of Fireblade has some very good abilities, so increased shots and auto hit on attacks, very good. The Ethereal gives them some health and evasion bonuses, and some just generally nice things to have. I don't know if these both have the same gear. No, I've got different gear in the stealth battlesuit teams. So this squad has a marker and has the upgraded fusion blasters, whereas this squad has the shield and the basic anti-infantry weapon. There's one Ghost Keel running two of the Hammerhead gunships, which are very, very good. One Broadside for some long-range artillery support. One Breacher Squad for stuff up close. A couple Fire Warriors who are just running... Well, one's got... actually, it's different. We've got the Fire Warriors with the basic gun, and then we have a Pathfinder squad with the upgraded ion rifles. So these guys are actually dangerous. So something to kind of look out for, especially if they mark and then overcharge. They can do a lot of damage. All right, so we're going to give it a shot. We're going to fight to the death as per usual, as I do for skirmishes, testing stuff out. I'm probably going to do a series after I finish these, just trying out the new modes that are different from just fighting to the death. And I'll probably play as the Orks in that because, you know, that's what I like. So, we're going to play on a specific map. There's a Tau map that I feel like is very odd. Is it... Which one is it? I'm trying to remember. I still haven't tried this one out. I should. It's got a weird deployment on it. Must be the Firecast outpost. Yeah, so I want to deploy on the opposite side, because usually deploying down here, kind of at the bottom of a hill, so I want to try it from the opposite side. So we're going to do that one. We're swapped, so the Orks are coming down onto them. We're just fighting to the death, so no turn limit or anything. We're running 2,000 points. Make sure we have everything set up. So I have quite a few different Ork armies, so the Horde is the one we want. For the Tau, there's only just the one 2,000 point army. Yeah, fight to the death, set it up, see how it goes. The Tau will have the first turn, so we'll see how they advance up. I do feel like this map is a little weird. It could be the coming up from that side is weird and the deployment. Or maybe the whole map is weird. It just feels bizarre to me. And I should try the... when we do one of the 3,000 point battles, we'll do it on the new map that was introduced with the Imperial Guard. So kind of the odd, weird corner deployments there, and see how that goes. So I can't jump out to the map from here. Let's take a look. So yeah, from up here, there's kind of this weird pathway up on here. A lot of cover in the way, and then a big open area here, and then there's another open area out here. I feel like for us, just kind of marshaling, because we want to be kind of in one big blob with our abilities. We could run the bikers and stuff separately, but we kind of want a big blob to challenge them, and maybe right up the gut here. We could probably move around through some of this stuff. We could check out that side a little bit. I might have the bikers do that. It's kind of a weird setup here, but yeah, let's see. So let's get the Def Dreads up front. We could even throw Gretchen in the middle. There are some buffs for the Def Dreads within 2 tiles of each other, so you have to be careful about that. So probably not split up. Probably want to keep them together. We definitely want my mech, wherever my mech is, and the Pain Boy in that vicinity as well. We could just put them all in the back line, which is probably going to make the most sense. We definitely want the knobs and Mega Armor there. So we'll throw them in. We'll put the mech in the middle. Pain boy back. We'll put the weird boy in the back. My leader, for now, you can hang out in the back. So we kind of have this 9 square block. Then we sort of have a questionable thing to do. Do I have any other people I can throw forward? No, we just have gunners. So we do have the knobs. We could have the knobs up front to suck some shots and then throw gunners in behind them. Do something kind of like that. I could split off here and have a few guys watching this direction. I might have like the bikers look. I'm not sure about putting the flash kits over there as well. I think having all of them together here is going to make more sense. So we'll kind of have a big block here, and the bikers will sort of check things out. So the AI will have the first turn. Once we get in, we can kind of look at the map a little bit.
Oh, mortar sogging smack.
Yes, come over to this side.
No punies over there. Be with you in a minute.
I feel like part of the issue with the attack from the other side is that some of the stuff that looks like it's terrain and gives you cover didn't seem like it really did. And I don't know if that's because of the height difference or just line of sight being really weird.
Let's fight.
So yeah, we can kind of see it is pretty open, but there's a lot of terrain here, like the cliffs and stuff, where it's sort of cut off. So it's actually more like one path through here, a path through here, and a path through here, and that's really it for advancing. Yeah, let's take a look. We've actually got really good lighting on this map, so let's take a look at our massive, massive, beautiful army. Look at that. Very, very nice. Can't even look at all the Def Dreads, because our map's down in a weird direction. The Gretchen are hiding in the grass. Look at that. They're so happy. It's kind of like Devil's Club, actually. This stuff right here, the leaves. What do we have here? Yeah, I mean, the lighting's a little odd on some of the units, but overall, it's a nice clean light on this one. Some of the maps have really weird green lighting and stuff. It's just kind of odd looking. Anyway. So for the Def Dreads, take a look at their ability. So it's within 2 tiles with the Def Dreads, we get 20% shots, 10% melee, and 1% movement. So we always want to keep them close to each other so that they'll keep getting movement. So we have to kind of stagger their movement forward, and we can actually move pretty far. What I'm going to do here, though,
raring to go.
Just out of curiosity, I think I'm going to hold up here for the moment, just kind of keeping an eye this direction.
We even shoot quick.
Don't think anything's going to come close enough that I would actually take shots. We could head down
Red
here.
lights go faster.
I think I'm going to go ahead and pop my evasion. This map doesn't seem that big. Well, they might be like way back there. I'm not sure if we need to pop evasion yet. Let's hold off. Unlikely anything's going to come anywhere near us.
Clunking over.
So we have to just kind of stagger.
Clunking over.
Movement so that we can actually get the full movement here. This is going to cause a bit of an issue as we advance. Okay, Def Dread's covering a lot of ground. Their guns here, what is it, optimal 4, but up to 8, so that's actually pretty decent. But mostly want to get up close and kill stuff with the claw. We'll go to about a 5. Maybe.
10 boys. Here they come, and there they
Because we're going to end up leaving everybody else behind here, just trying to catch up with them. Gretchen, run on in. Knobs can actually make it if we run. Everybody else is going to kind of fall behind here. Let's put you there.
Move him away over. Moving closer to the scrap.
Try to keep the knobs and mega armor somewhere in the general vicinity of the enemy, and our blob could get some overwatches. I don't know that it's necessary.
Substantial riches out.
So you guys, it is out to 4, 6 is max. We'll push it out to max just because I don't think anything's going to come close enough, but you know, we'll give it a try. Pain Boy, we can get right in the middle. Nice.
Cyborg legs, ready to go.
Once the enemy is fairly close-ish, we can use our psychic ability
What
here.
now?
We could actually go ahead and use it, except I've sort of blocked off my access to the front line. I'd like the front line to take advantage of the warpath, the extra damage, and the damage received before we do anything crazy, so we'll see about shifting in to do that. Let's just keep you in the back for now.
Moving.
Take this little spot here, which might provide some cover.
If they come this way, they'll be sorry.
Still have Overwatch potential. Oh, we've got the Ludas hidden back here too. Ludas just run over there.
If we have to, we'll move.
Sort of lost track of them in the mass. Alright, the War Boss can still Overwatch. We still have some actions. I kind of want to keep him in the back for now, because we don't want him getting shot to pieces before anything really happens. Or we can get stuck in. He's supervising as everyone advances. That's what we're doing. Let's see if we get some long-range shots coming in on us. It's definitely possible. So we do have a little bit of damage protection from the mech with the shield. Actually landed the shot. That's unfortunate. As long as he doesn't die, we can repair him up, though. At least a little bit of that back. So the shield from the mech there will stop 10% of the damage coming in. And then potentially some extra health from the Pain Boy as well. Okay, so it didn't take too much.
Need your gubbins fixed up.
Let's go ahead and do a repair. It's only 30, but we do get some extra HP for a couple turns.
Now.
What I would like to
Don't
do...
bother us.
Let's move you. So your range...
The old ways is
And the warpath is only 2. So I'm getting most... I could move some people over.
Orks
You know what?
is the
I think I'm
best,
going
and
to do
us
that.
flash sticks are the best.
Because it does last for a couple turns. So we can get this entire lump with the warpath. So let's do that. So that's extra damage and less damage received for 2 turns.
He's with us.
Over here, we didn't see any indication of anything approaching, but that doesn't mean there isn't anything. We definitely want to pop evasion if we're going to keep advancing. Here we want to be careful about advancing. We want to keep everybody sort of roughly where we want them. We don't want to go too far up. We're kind of using these guys as cover to move everybody else up. So we'll send the Gretchen in, because that's kind of their job.
Come and get us!
And I'm just going to move you guys up to here. I'm not going to push it any further. I'm just going to go ahead and Overwatch. Again, optimal's at 4. We'll go about 5. The knobs here are mainly just to suck up shots. Unfortunate for them, but that's the reality of it.
Give them a crumpin'.
The Beck right in the middle, so we have that force field coverage.
What needs killing?
Get the knobs and mega armor right behind, so it's just a delivery system. This entire thing is a delivery system for these guys to get up close and kill stuff. They can shoot okay, but it's not, fantastic.
Boys coming closer. Moving
Taking that
closer
spot.
to the scrap.
Not seeing anything, which has me a little bit concerned.
Ready to sword.
Pain Boy, I'll put you there. It's just so we have the health. My Weird Boy, we can just kind of keep him in the back. The Warpath is the main good ability. The Blind's not bad. The Headbang isn't too bad, but it's very short range. So I do have to be a little bit cautious about placement. War Boss,
always win.
let's just get you all the way up.
Don't.
Just gonna wait. See when we can see them. They could engage us at really long range, and there's not a lot I can do about it. So we want to be within range of the Pain Boy and the mech. So we could creep up a little bit here. I'm going to stay back a little bit. I'm a little nervous about having these guys get shot to pieces. We don't have anybody in front to sort of block line of sight. That does mean we should get better shots out, but we could get really hammered. I'm going to go about a range of 5.
What's the plan?
Loot is I'm going to put behind cover. Cover being the knobs and mega armor. Although there is a bit of a slope here. So, I mean, potentially we can shoot over their heads. They're a little big. These guys' guns, 6 is optimal. It's good.
Putting more
Just do
holes
that.
in them than the war boss's plans. Oh, sorry.
These flash
boss.
kits had to move a lot to get around to get that buff, so they're a little bit stuck in the back, but that should keep them relatively safe. For now, we'll drop like a maximum range. It's pretty unlikely anything's going to come across.
I think I could
So we
stick
still have the
that
Pain
way.
Boy. We still have the Weird Boy. Can't really do anything. I didn't use the bikers. Why is it saying...
Boss!
I
Boss!
wasn't cycling
boss.
to the bikers. It was going between these two. There we go. Finally going over. There's a button to kind of cycle through units that haven't taken an action yet. Let's go with evasion. Last for a couple turns. Just gonna creep
What
on
we
up.
waiting for?
Got this rock as cover. Okay, we've got some units down there. So over here we've got the Breachers, and we've got a Fire Warrior team. Stealth Battlesuit, Ghost Keel, Cadre Fireblade. The Hammerhead gunship's kind of in a weird spot. So yeah, we're ready for like fighting over here. They seem like they're going to be mostly approaching here, so we could shift over. There's still some range, and honestly, because of the height and the hill, they can't really see much, so they could jump in on us. I don't know that they're going to do that. I don't have any shots here because everything's out of range. I could just hug in behind the rock. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just use you for vision. I was mainly concerned about seeing if something was coming up this way, but we can see a pretty good chunk of the army. Tanks are the main thing that'll absorb a lot of damage. So, grab that evasion. I go in here. Is that actually going to give me cover? Like, he might still be able to get shot up there. Now, just if I take that next spot, I think that's a little open. This might be better. It's a little bit unclear. I think I'm actually going to go... Let's go like
Red
here,
ones, go faster!
and I'll cover like an Overwatch that direction, I think, instead.
We even shoot quick!
If they want to advance up that direction, do a little harassing. Yeah, we definitely probably want to shift over a bit. Depending, the other tank might be right down here, so some other stuff might push us right in the front. We'll just see how it goes.
Nice of them to test me guns.
Odd zoom here for some reason on the Tau turn. Oh, the Ethereal
They test my resolve.
charging in like a complete maniac. The Ethereal is a support unit. Should not be doing this.
Your rejection of the greater good
Okay,
will be
that was
your
an incredible waste of an
undoing.
Ethereal. But that's nice. It's one of those targets you definitely want to kill as soon as possible. There's probably extra shots. Overcharging.
Taking a pan.
And invisible.
We can take it.
Put a shot there. Why are you charging forward with your hammer?
We can take it.
He's trying to get the secondary guns off, I think, which is incredibly dumb because all the other guns are long range. And there's even a minimum range shot. Like, this guy's gonna get trashed. Okay, yep, shoot some Gretchen, sure. invisible, and sounds like they're jumping, but if you play Tau, you can't jump when you're invisible.
No, not the paint job.
Okay, that was kind of unfortunate.
We's too fast. How they eating us?
Duck and weave, duck and weave.
Oh, hit me, not me bike.
Alright, that still was a lot of damage. Oh, there's the other tank.
Shoot back.
Survived. Double shots from the tank. Went for a shot on the knobs and mega armor, but don't think it hit. They're gonna shoot who?
We're under fire.
Went for the knobs? Okay. That's totally acceptable. So that's another main priority target right there. Those guys are also quite squishy.
We was made to fight, so let's fight.
So they completely redirected and just charged right into our front, which is not bad. So you... Okay, we took about 200 damage there. But it was actually more than that because we had the extra health from the Pain Boy, and then we also had 10% damage reduction from the mech. Let's go ahead and do a quick repair. Not that that will probably save you, but now we could kind of go ahead and charge on in and start tearing stuff apart up close and personal if we want to do that. And that's probably what we're going to do. You got really wrecked. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so over here, we could absolutely gun them down. This is kind of a whole separate battle over here. So honestly, the more dangerous threat here are the breachers. So you... We're at optimal range right now. Just light them up and run away. Okay, got a couple. Let's just completely bail on this entire situation. Still have my evasion. I'm gonna move on in and try to gun them down. I don't know if we're probably not going to kill all of them. Okay, one left, and he's about half dead. Decent result. Head back as well. See if we can lure them in to come after us. That would be fine. You over here, we could just shoot you. I'm pretty sure we can kill this guy before even charging in the Death Dreads, because we also have these guys here free. So if we move up to get an optimal range, 79% chance to hit. We could also use our ability. It's not going to do too much, but we lose movement. We're not going to move anymore for a little bit more shots. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
They won't have
See if we can land our hits.
Something like this.
Did he survive? Wow, he survived. 6 health left. Oh, look at that. We could probably kill him with just about anything. If we can kill him without him blowing up in our face, it's kind of ideal. So who wants to get the kill is the question. Well, I don't suppose my Gretchen can do it. It's possible, actually. 6 damage. I'm going to give them the opportunity. I feel like this is a great chance for these Gretchen to show what they're made of. Just get 6 damage. Okay, they got nothing. It's worth it to try, you know? I think it said 0 to 1 when we tried to shoot. So there's a chance we didn't do anything. So yeah, we could just use the knobs to shoot. We could probably use these guys as well. Let's go ahead and take the pot shots. 4. Well, that was disappointing. Alright. I probably shouldn't be splitting up, but... Okay, looks like there's nothing else over here. Fine, we'll just use one of the knobs and mega armor to finish you off. There we go. Alright, so the other one we can soften up and then hit it, or we can use our long-range guns to hit these guys. I think we use the long-range guns to hit these guys, because we can just charge with the Def Dreads and tear that thing apart, most likely.
Clunking over.
So, am I in range of my commander? Yes, the boss is watching, so we get some extra accuracy and damage. So yeah, let's just go for a big ol' hit. Not as much as I was hoping, actually.
We can take it.
Okay. And then we can just finish you off with the other knobs of Mega Armor, I guess. Or we could use the mech. He can probably take a shot and destroy it. Optimal is 3. So what else am I going to do? Yeah, let's just do
Custom
that.
blast attacker working nicely.
Now, I probably should have moved those guys before doing that to finish it off. I'm just kind of playing quickly rather than doing everything exactly the way you should. You're beat up, you're beat up. We've probably taken out most of the major threat here. The Ghost Keel is around somewhere.
Don't bother us.
Let's get behind him.
Mega knobs. We's knobs, but dead shiny.
Have the Gretchen duck behind the rock.
Sorry?
That sounds like a Gretchen-y kind of thing to do.
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best orks.
Mech, come in behind here.
Yeah?
Okay.
Looters have the best shooters.
I think we're actually at optimal range, although the chance to hit here is kind of bad. Probably the angle, I guess. Might be these guys in the way, too. Let's move them. And see, is it still 55? Now it's 65. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, we're at 6. Let's go ahead and just go with extra shots, armor piercing, and just light them up. Just massive amounts of firepower, please. Trying to get some vision there. Yeah, a couple of them left. A little bit shell-shocked, I'm sure.
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best orks.
And the flash gits will happily finish you off. Excellent.
It's our time.
Okay. Let's just
Moving
hang out behind the
our
knobs.
substantial riches out.
Could throw the war boss up front. Yeah, why not? Like we saw, there was a decent amount of stuff over here, but things might redirect.
Eyes don't need to be the smartest.
We took out the main
just
tanky
the
threats,
biggest.
so I'm not too concerned really with what's left. We already have taken out kind of the major threats. The Ghost Keel's invisible and is out there somewhere. That's a problem. But we can't really do much about it at the moment.
Well, if we have to, we'll move.
Hang out in the back with the weird boy.
What? What?
Alright. So we still have actions. Yeah, we'll just Overwatch here.
The old way.
And these two can't do
is
anything.
best.
So yeah, we've got that blocked off. The Ghost Keel is somewhere. He could come charging up here. He might, and then just like burn the Gretchen. Might go after the flash skits, which would be unfortunate. We've got a couple infantry squads over there. Could maybe try to heal up the knobs. They did take a bit of a shot.
Shouldn't have done that.
Commander's calling in some missile strikes from orbit on us.
Oh, no.
That's not very nice. Kaiser Fireblades creeping around. Stealth battlesuits jumping around somewhere.
Dread's taking a panty. Dread's taking a panty.
Even with the shield there, taking a decent amount of damage.
Dread's taking a panty.
The big guns on the invisible guys, and they reveal themselves. Actually, we're lucky we didn't get blown up there. Those guns hit pretty hard. Something's creeping around over here. Alright.
Look, no whims took rope.
He just shot a single Gretchen with his giant artillery mech in the back.
No, not the paint job.
Okay, Gretchen got wiped out. That's acceptable losses, fine. Ghost Keel.
Shoot back.
Ooh, I'm still alive. He's got to be on really low health. Wow. 26. That's bonkers. Okay. Yeah, if it wasn't for the shield there, he definitely would have been dead. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a problem here. Nothing too crazy. This little lone insane guy here is absolutely bonkers.
Warbike is
Breachers
firing,
are
boss.
nuts. It does not surprise me. I'm gonna duck back because he's pretty trashed. So we've got some basic units here. The Cadre Fireblade is still a threat, potentially. The commander's somewhere. I haven't seen him at all. It's very odd
Boss,
that we haven't seen him.
Boss! Boss!
Let's soften these guys up, I think. Although they're more of a threat, as are the battle suits, and I don't know that I can really get to them in close combat. We've got to kind of go up around the side on the platform to go after those guys. Could probably get a headbang off too, and a blind. Just in case, let's blind these guys. And then I'm going to move on up and we're going to headbang the Ghost Keel. Just to start doing some damage there, and I'll see if I can get around to get hits in. If we can get in and just tear these guys apart in close combat. Nub's Mega Armor did take a little bit of a hit. I'm going to try to heal them up, see if it works.
This may sting a bit.
Excellent. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we can kill them with what we've got over there. Just the question of if I want to use the flash gets. I think I should probably try to do everything else here first. So tell you what. So we can just march on by. Let's go. Well, there's the commander down there hanging out. He's on Overwatch, but it's not really going to matter too much. These guys are tough. I don't think I want to use my ability on him, though. Let's just hit him. I mean, they took that hit like champs. Look at that. They are almost dead, but they still, you know, they took it really, really well. I could probably just gun them down, but let's tear them up. Alright, so much for you.
Death Drench.
We can reach the Ghost Keel. Ghost Keel can fight back, though, so this guy might blow up. Once I move, it might screw up my placement, though. So I'm going to be cautious about how I advance here. No, give me the other squad.
Plunk it over.
Just going to go one step at a time to make sure I have the movement to get
Death Drench.
in where I need.
Drench taking a
It's
pound.
fine. We take a little bit of a hit. It's not that big of a deal. Actually, I didn't repair first, did I? No, I didn't.
Move
Well,
him away over.
I can rectify that. Trying to rush a little bit too much. That might save him from getting blown up.
Team boys.
You come in over here.
Death Drench.
Go for the hit.
Enough of this.
Wins 2 Death Dreads or 1 Ghost Keel. Big mech fight going on here. Trying to find a decent angle here for the action. Go for it. Didn't kill him. Counterattack. Didn't kill me. That's good. He is very low on health. So yeah, we can finish you off with something. See where I want to put you. Do have to worry about the commander as well. I could take a shot here. It's pretty accurate. We could take a shot down at the commander too. $76. What do we have? I mean, just have my war boss directly charge his commander. I can't make it and hit him, but I can get right next to him, which I'm sure is not going to make him happy. We could finish off this guy, actually, on the way. I think we've got the range. Let me see. It's 4.
The enemy has me in their sights.
Don't have the movement to get out of the position if I blow up. Let's move in.
Moving.
See if we can just land the shots.
Drench taking a pounding.
Okay, Ghost Keel blows up. Excellent. Mainly looking this way. No actions left. Not close enough for me to do anything. We're just going to head that general direction. Alright, so we can take a pot shot at the commander. A little bit of damage. Just checking if I had any movement left anywhere. Weird Boy also can't move. You can't move. Pain Boy can. I mean, if I can give you some cover, maybe we'll go there. Alright, you've got the furthest range option. So let's come down and start lighting up the commander. Good chance to hit, not much damage though.
Orks is the best, and us flashkits are the best orks.
Flash gets. A little risky having them out front here, but you know, we'll do what we can. I don't have any movement, so I don't think this ability would do anything, so let's just light them up.
Have some of this, you scum!
Nice, good damage even with the shield there. Just ate it.
Orks is the best, and us flashkits are the best orks.
I can get down and get a shot at him. I'm just not sure we can get a kill. Pretty sure that'd be in range, right? I've got out to 6. 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'd be at long range. We could take a shot. Let's give it a try.
Substantial riches out.
I'm sort of opening up my Weird Boy here to getting killed by these guys on the edge, but if I can kill the commander before he can really do much, that would be fantastic. It's worth an attempt, and we do drop him. So that's 2 flamer attacks each turn this guy could be throwing at us, which is really, really nasty. Okay, the broadside's probably just going to back away trying to fight and attack us at range. I'm going to have you guys rush over here, because most likely they're going to be coming around. So the knobs will try to deal with that. Most likely you're just going to get shot up a bunch.
Ready raring to go.
And we can just head on in,
Red
light them
ones,
up a
go
little bit,
faster.
back off. These guys are quite tough, especially with a shield. The amount of damage that they can absorb is actually pretty
Red
good.
ones, go faster. War.
Like, they're almost equivalent to like Terminators with the shield. Just the amount of fire that they can absorb. Not quite Terminator level, but they're close. That is everybody's actions. So we marched on down, just destroyed their core of their army. There's just a few fragments over here, and then this artillery guy over here. We'll chase him down and take some shots, but if they want to move in on us, we can finish them off pretty effectively. We're definitely going to lose that one hurt Death Dread, though. He did his job. Absorbed a bunch of attacks. Did a bunch of damage.
Dread's taking a pound. Choose back. Dread's taking a pounding.
So he's going to take him out, probably.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Yep. And explosion.
You're making us mad.
Knobs take a little bit of damage there, but they're alright.
Shoot back. We's too fast. Now they're eating us.
Yeah, he's just going to back off shooting because he's got minimum range and is just more accurate at long range. So he's just going to keep backing. So he can shoot.
Come here so we can smash your
Just
teeth
picked
out.
off one individual guy, rockets away at the others. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's reasonable. Attacking our long-range shooters kind of makes sense in that situation. I don't think that's a terrible targeting decision for the rockets. The main gun probably, I don't know if it'd kill much of anything, but probably could have gone for the other Death Dread. So here,
Oh, knows you's looking at me.
can Warpath again. Get on into... Yeah, we'll just go for the people that are easy to hit. At this point, it doesn't matter too much. Can't really do much else with you, so that's fine. Alright, Knobs, let's just charge these guys. Let's go ahead and use my ability, because they are fairly tough. And I just have basic crappy axes. Go for it!
This will not stop me.
Little pathetic counterattack there. I did actually kill one. I'm actually surprised that I got one. Finish you off with the bikes. And I'm going to pop my evasion too, because why not?
Warbikers firing, boss!
Survived. Look at that. Alright, another biker finish you.
Red ones, go faster!
See if we can spot the Cadre Fireblade. Way back there.
Red ones, go faster!
Gonna head around.
Boss! 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 It's our time!
Head on into the Fire Warriors. But we'll be approaching them from this side too and just shooting the crap out of them. Who do we want to send? I guess we could just have the long-range gunners go after the Ghost Keel back there. Or not Ghost Keel, but the broadside. I do need to spot him.
Orks is the best, and us flash kits are the best orks.
There you are. Can actually get into optimal range, so yeah, we'll just do that. No movement left, so my ability doesn't really help much.
Have some of this, you scum!
Good hit. Other squad did take some damage, but we can get shots off. Lost one guy.
Have some of this, you scum!
29 health left.
What's the plan?
I don't have great armor piercing, and I don't have my ability up, but we could hit him. I don't know if it'll be enough, but we could give it a try. Mainly these guys are more anti-infantry, like them. If the shot's really terrible. 50%? Yeah, go for it. 1 to 2 damage a shot. There we go. So, over here.
I think I can stitch that back.
They took a little bit of a hit. So yeah, let's
If you say
heal
so.
them up. There's a chance it doesn't work. Totally fine. And then
Orks always win, even when we don't.
I can't get you in close enough. We can rocket you though, so sure, have a rocket. Don't want to block the path here, so we'll move up. I think my Death Dread can move up and tear them apart, but my War boss here might just be able to gun them all down.
Boom.
Yeah, slaughter. I think the Cadre Fireblade's all that's left. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. Back, we're going to do a quick repair on the Death Dread. And I don't have a shot, so I'll use my ability on the knobs. Give them some extra evasion and armor, I think. The evasion doesn't really matter. I think it will counteract the loss of evasion that we have.
Boys.
Let's move up, shoot, and keep charging.
Taka taka, I'll walk using
We just ate a ton of shots there.
Clunk it over.
Yeah, I think that's all that's left is this poor guy in the back.
Don't bother us.
Nothing else with range, really, so yeah, I mean, we might as well just charge on in.
Closer to the scrap.
Is that in range? It is. Ooh, this might be it. 60% chance to hit. Is standing out in the open. There we go. That was kind of a slaughter. I know we lost the Gretchen and a Death Dread. Yeah, I mean, losing a Death Dread in this army is fine. That's kind of they're up front tanking a lot of shots. Losing the Gretchen, no Ork cares that we lost some Gretchen at all. The Death Dread, like, it's a couple days work, you know, to fix another one up. But yeah, everybody else came through almost unharmed. Like, one Flash Kit squad lost one guy. The biker, like, one biker got shot up a little bit. Didn't die. Did anybody else? Like, a tiny bit of damage on my War Boss and one of the knobs in Mega Armor, but... And the knobs, actually, I'm surprised the knobs survived. They are fairly tough, but normally they just get eaten. Yeah, it could partially be the map. Like, I feel like this map isn't very balanced. I've never played from this side. Like, I felt before, like, it was, some of the line of sight stuff was kind of weird in this map. But in this one, it felt like they were sort of, they pushed in way too hard. Like, those tanks, the armored gunships should stay at range. Their secondary guns that they have, like, they were trying to use those, it kind of seemed like, that were pushing in. They have a minimum range. There's no reason for them to come within, like, they should always be at least 4 or 5 spaces away from anything. Probably more like 6 or more spaces away from anything. The Ghost Keel actually did some damage. The infantry did a little bit. Like, one of the stealth battlesuit teams got a good hit on a Death Dread. The ethereal, that was just stupid. Just very odd decision-making choices. The Pathfinders could have done damage if they'd survived, but they just were all by themselves and did some damage, and then we just tore them apart. But yeah, that was a pretty nasty, vicious loss. Just absolutely wrecking the Tau like it was nothing. Yeah, I think we'll probably, instead of, like I said, I do have a bunch of 2,000 point Orc armies. Instead of playing a bunch of different Orc armies, I think we'll just move on to 3,000 points and go from there, because I think what I'm going to do is try out Orcs versus Marines, doing some of the different scenarios with the objectives, and try that out and see how it is. I'll do some videos on those too. But yeah, this has been more of Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, have a good one.